Guys, what's up? How you doing? So today I want to tell you the story behind candlestick. Sometimes if you're especially if you're a beginner, when you look at the chart, you be like, how do those guys know when to buy and when to sell? You understand? So I want to tell you the story behind candlestick, how you can read the market. Listen, candlestick is the footprint of the market. Candlestick creates the structure of the market. Candlestick tells you the story behind the market. Candlestick help you to determine the bias of the market. So you see that everything is pointing at candlestick. And guess what? If you don't understand candlestick, that means you will not understand the structure of the market. You will not understand your bias. You will not understand the order flow. And candlestick, there are lots of names behind candlestick. But today, I want to tell you the story. All these names you are seeing, AMA, engulfing, morning star, evening star, someone created them. And all these names are confusing. So how was I able to understand? Now, anything I am saying here is based on my experience, based on how I was able to understand the market to the best of my ability. All right. Now, these are full body closing candle. All right. There are different names. Well, let's start from there. Full body closing candle. This is a sell candle, while this is a buy candle. All right. Full body closing candle without a wick shows buying power, shows that institution, banks, big players with all those big money are in the market. Once you see a full body closing candle like this, just know that if you see a candle closing like this in your zone, just know that that market is about to go in your direction. All right. So this is where institution come into the market. This is an it's not an engulfing, an impulsive candle. This is the kind of candle I love to see. This is for the buy and this is for the sell. Now listen, when market wants to go lower, when market wants to go lower, it will first of all go higher, then trade lower and close. This is this AMA or what's it called? I don't even know the name, but I just understand the story. Sometimes you will see a candle like it trade down, then later trade up, come down again. It will now close something like this. This kind of candle, I don't know the name, but all I can tell you the story behind this is that the buying power and the selling power are fighting each other. So market is like a war. Let me show you something. Market is like a war. Now they will say, learn how to trade like a sniper. Don't trade like a machine gun. Now, as a sniper, you don't just run to the war zone, the war front, and start. You know, sniper is once now. All those India gun. Why machine gun? You understand? Just be shooting. What that means is you are not supposed to be entering the market anywhere you see No. As a sniper, you position yourself. So how do you position yourself? Let me use my strategy. So as a sniper, you now map your zone. You say, okay, here, I want to make my camp here. You now tell your players, all right, soldiers, I want you to lay your camp. Let's say you are the captain. You tell the 001, I want you to stay here. You map your sniper here. Now, the 001 will now map a sniper here. This will now be, let's say this is your 1 hour demand zone. You know that your sniper is here. Then you now tell your, what's it called, your captain. Your captain will now tell you are the captain. You now tell the 002. You map the fair value gap. All right? All the region. Now, the 002 will now map the fair value gap here. It will set a camp here. You are now a sniper. You are now monitoring the price. Now, the price is the enemy. The enemy, once it's here, you are not supposed to buy once the price is here. This is where your camp is, right? This is where your camp is. This is where you are telling your soldiers to map their camp. If you now go to the market like a machine gun and try to buy here, market is going to kill you, kill all your soldiers. Imagine, let's say the market is coming with 500 soldiers and you just have only 100 soldiers. Bro, trust me, the market is going to kill you. The story that I'm telling you is the story that I used to analyze the chart, that made me to understand the chart as easy as it is. I told myself that the zodiacs are here. The market is coming with 500 zodiacs from this region. And we only have 100 zodiacs. So why not letting the market come to my zone? Let's kill it here. Do you know why you need to allow the market to come to your zone? Why? Because the big players, those huge candles, those big players, those huge candles help us to determine where the big institution is, where the banks is, where the big players is. The big players have a large number of, zodiacs resting on a key level. And that key level is where you are mapping your camp. And this kind of candles are found on zones like this. So instead of you fighting the market with 100 zodiacs, why not allowing the market to come to you? You will now join. You will carry your 100 zodiacs to join 1,000 of big players, zodiacs, waiting, because you and the big players have the same aim of killing the market. So when the market now come to you like this, instead the market fighting 100 of your men, you plus the big players will now be 1,100. You will now fight the player at this level. Because you guys are very powerful, the market will first come, let's say it trade down with an impulsive candle like this. Because you guys are massive, it will not trade up, now close like this. Let's say this candle that you are seeing here, let's say for example this candle you are seeing here, let me just try and see if I can, let me see if I can. This candle will now, let me just reduce this. This candle will now print in a level like this. I just want to remove this. I don't think I can move. Okay, I can move it away. I don't go control spoil. So let's say this is the candle and this is the region you want to buy from. All right, so you now see a candle printing in a level like this, closing with wick. This shows you that buyers push this market, rejecting this market at this level, not allowing the market, the enemies, to break and destroy our camp. Because of the zodiacs, the big players, the market will now create a bullish candle on this region like this. A bullish, and this is what we call engulfing candle. So on this region, you have know that a bullish, even if the market, like the market is not complete, it's not a full, like what's it called, body closing candle, but at least it is a candle, even if it has a wick. This candle tells you that big players are now coming in. You can now take your trade comfortably at this region, stop loss below the wick. Then you now target anywhere you want to target. So this is the story. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is the candle printing. You need to know how they are closing. Let's say, for example, let me increase the capacity. Let's say, for example, you have a candle. This, let me change the color. Let's say this is a sell candle. This candle traded all the way to your key level. Let's say this candle traded all the way to your key level. All right, all the way to your, let's say this is in your demand zone and a huge candle closed like this on your demand zone. Let's say this is, let me just delete all, let's say this is our demand zone. Let me delete all this nonsense. It's not nonsense, so rather let me just delete them, or let me leave them. Let me take this one to this side. All right, because I'm using my phone to record, that's the reason the drag and drop is taking my time, like so. So let's say this is your candle, for example. This is your candle. All right, a full body closing approaching your candle like this is very bad. You are not, you don't want to allow the enemy approaching your zone with full force. You want to defeat that enemy. If not, they are going to kill you, destroy your camp. So what you want to do is to make sure that you fight. You want to see if the big players can fight the market to reject it like this with a wick. This tells you that this zone is very strong. So a candle closing like this tells you that the buyers push the price from this region up to this extent. This is why they call this candle an hammer. But if the candle close like this, it is still a momentum candle. If the candle close like this, there is no decision in the market yet. You don't need to decide yet, except the other candle open. Maybe the other candle will not determine the closure of the market. So let's go to the chart. This is what I'm saying. You see this candle, it sold down before. Bob, let's start from here. This is the candle. After this market sold all the way from here, it sold down to this region. The market sold down to this region. Because this zone was where my institution, my big players were camping. My big institution, because this is where they were camping. I did not follow the market here. I allowed the market to come. When the market came, the big players, they fought the market. So as a demand and supply trader, you enter with the big player. You trade the market up. Take your TP ASAP. This is the story behind. Now, you see, when they tap this zone that you were camping, it start rejecting. This means that market sold before down. Because this zone, there were a lot of soldiers, institution, big players. The market now start rejecting, closing as a bullish candle. Once you see a candle like this on your zone, the next one is going to be a buy, or the market is going to buy. All right? The market is going to buy massively. Let's start from a downtrend. Now, I'm not talking about analysis. I'm only talking about candle. This is an engulfing candle. This is the candle that we talked about. Let's see if there is a zone here. Let's see if there is a zone. What is there a zone? I'm viewing this from the 4-hour time frame. This was the zone. This was the zone. It doesn't really tap on a zone. What did I press? Control spoil. It didn't really tap our zone. Let me see. Oh, I entered the wrong market. I don't go press something I'm not supposed to press. Okay, let me use another market to. Okay, let me use this market. This is a trade that I did not take this trade. I was just talking about support and resistance with my team on WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp community where, okay, where is it? This is the WhatsApp community. We discuss, I know, everything about trading. We take trades together and stuff like that. So I was just telling them that someone asked a question. I was telling him this is more like a support and resistance pattern. So you can see, when the market came to this zone, this is a buying zone. It rejected, creating this candle. What did you notice? We bought. This is a 4-hour time frame. So the next time when the market came, market starts to depreciate with this candle. But initially, this is an engulfing. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, you see like a perfect entry level. But you will see immediately the market started pushing up. This kind of candle is what I'm talking about. You see, this momentum candle shows that big players are now in the market. If you enter from here, the market is going to kill you. Kill you, blow your account. Kill you, blow your account. But if you follow the big player will assist you to push the market up. I don't know if this small explanation, just go to the market, create a story behind candle. When you see a candle close like this, just know that the selling momentum is weak. Or let me see, when you see a candle, no, I don't want to use that one. Let me see this one. When you see a candle close like this, just know that I don't know the name of this candle. All I can tell you now is the buying momentum is weakening. Sellers are in control. And this one is to show you that buyers tried. So when they tried, when they closed this candle, they tried to push it up again. Because the selling momentum was high, the sellers push it down and close, and the market dropped. And this engulfing candle came. I told you the wick doesn't matter. and because of this engulfing, we bought to this level.